Welcome to another edition of the Not So Normal Rugby Show. Of course, your boy Oshiv and my man Elsie. It's good to be back in the hot seat. I was missing. I was AWOL. I was MIA for a little while, but we're back and we are at the beautiful Boucher and Slaley Wine Estate. You've had the opportunity to taste some of the beautiful gems that have come out of this place. Tell the people out there how good it is, man.
Hallelujah. Yes, Hershey, good to be back. Glad to see you back and so excited for the show. Got the opportunity to have a taste of Boucher Wines, fantastic wines. Be sure to come out here, have some of their wine. They also have a Wiesnehoff coffee here, coffee also fantastic. And obviously they have their burgers here, Hershey, and they have the pizza here. So yeah, come make a turn here, Boucher Wines. Fantastic place to be.
Yeah, it is. And also, if you check in the back, there's always some sports on, especially rugby. It's a rugby-loving town that we basically in, almost just outside of Stellenbosch. So it's absolutely fantastic. But I'm not going to talk a lot about it because you caught up with Kwagga.
Yeah.
And that is what we're going to get into right now. This is At The Business.
Halleluja en welkom by hierdie segment van die show. Dit is natuurlijk die nie so normale rugby show nie en vanaand is ons regtig nie so normaal nie. Ons is nie at the club nie, ons is vanaand at the business. Wonderlike voorreg vanaand om by Boucher Wines te wees en met my vanaand mede-eienaar van Boucher, 'n voormalige rugby speler, het sy rugby gespeel by die Griffins, het ook vir Boland gespeel. Bietjie rugby gespeel, of nie bietjie nie, baie rugby gespeel aan Darling en ook vir Hoston, so regtig groot voorreg om vanaand lekker saam met hom te gesels. Kwagga, Boucher. Kwagga, gaan nou
jou. Nee, goed self, baie welkom hier op die plaas.
Ja, awesome Kwagga, lekker om hier so te wees Kwagga. Net 'n klein agtergrond van jou rondom jou rugby loopbaan, hoe het jou loopbaan geloop, waar was jy oral, wat het jy alles aangevang?
Jessie, my maat, dit is is 'n een episode, maar dis tog al 'n interessante storie. Ek het in die Vrystaat groot geword. So dis die eerste ding wat mense skrik as hulle met 'n wynmaker praat en sê hy het in die Vrystaat groot geword en daar geswat. En bietjie skole rugby gespeel daar, was in 'n lekker skooltjie wat baie dieselfde is as Boland Landbou, baie klein, maar trots op hulle sport en so aan, jy weet, lekker derbies. Ja. En van daar af vlerke gesprei, bietjie geleentheid gekry om na groter unies toe te gaan om te gaan try out. En op die einde van die dag by die Griffins my merk gemaak, lekker daar gespeel, lekker klap rugby gespeel daarso. En net so toe ek dog ek het afgetree, toe kry ek 'n oproep van Loffie Elof af. En kom eindig toe in die Kaap op vir so 2010 en 2011 seisoen. By een van die bekende Bolandspanne van sy tyd. En ja, liefde vir wynmaak gekry, want ons was mos maar Woensdae af. So ons het bietjie gaan wynproe en plase besoek. En ja, daarna, ek was vinnig vir 6 maande net vir 'n laaste seisoen by die Griffins. En dis toe ek besef, die Kaap is waar dit hoort. En ja, toe ek hier lekker klap rugby gespeel. Ja. In die fenominale liga, jy weet, vir Black Magic Darling. Ja. Bitter baie games uitgedraf en lekker vriende gemaak daar. En lekker vyande gemaak ook met die klubs rondom. Ja. Ek sit en dink aan die groot bekleierye op St Helena en Saldanha en dit is maar dis lekker herinneringe. Ja. En ja, so 'n bietjie by Hoston ook gespeel en ja, toe begin besef van dat jy jou eie medies betaal, is dit raak dit taaf. Dan raak dit taaf, ja, toe ek maar 'n regte job gekry.
Ja, fenomenaal, Darling gespeel en vir Hoston, beide spanne lyk nou asof hulle gaan meeding vir top 12, maar ek wil net weer terugskuif, jy het gesê jy het in hy fenominale span gespeel, hy Boland span, hoe het hy span gelyk en wie het almal saam gespeel en hoe het julle manne gedoen daai jaar?
Ja, so Loffie het 'n onsaglike goeie werk gedoen. Hy het 2 briljante spelers identifiseer. Jy weet, hy het vir Willie Leroux gaan haal uit Frankryk uit, as ek dit nie mis het nie. Hy was by Racing Metros onder 23s. En hy het vir Connell Hendricks uit Klap Rugby uitgetrek. Ja. Dis nou net 2 van die name. Daai tyd was Bolla Conradie, Hottie Lou, Clement Lewis, Ashton Constant. Dit was tot 'n lekker groep ouens van die pikke afgekom, ouens soos PJ van Sail hulle en manne van die Pumas af soos Junior Bester hulle, Zandra Jordan, PJ Vermeulen. Jy weet dis groot name wat daai man bymekaar gekry het en 2011 se Vodacom Cup nie so goed gedoen nie so die span het nie so lekker gejel heel in die begin nie. Paar lekker groot games, 'n historiese game op Loftus gewen vir die eerste keer sedert ek dink 74 wat Boland toe destyds gelyk op gespeel het.
Ja.
En maar toe die Curriebeeker begin, het die span sy voete gekry en 'n onsaglike goeie seisoen gehad. Ek dink die finaal was gespeel op Boland Park teen die EP Kings wat die jaar daarna met daai presies dieselfde span Super Rugby gaan speel het. En die Kings 40 punte gegee.
Sure.
So dit
Toe
was
wen julle daai jaar die Curriebeeker.
die Curriebeeker eerste divisie, ja. Dit was 'n ek was ongelukkig nie in daai mix nie, maar 'n fenominale span en uitslag gewees vir die Boland.
Ja, ek het juis vandag saam met Kabale Davids gepraat en hy toe is hy baie opgewonde. Eintlik 'n bietjie gebrek oor hy span wat hy eerste divisie gewen het terwyl hy daar so was. Maar ja, Kwagga, vertel vir my natuurlik, jy het geswat. Kan jy net vir die jong rugby speler daar buite wat dalk die show kyk, hoe belangrik is dit om hy iets agter jou naam te kry te swat en dalk 'n passie ook vir iets anders te kry behalwe nou die rugby?
My oupa het altyd vir my gesê as jy vir jou iets kry om te doen wat jy liefhet, sal jy nie 'n dag in jou lewe werk nie. Dit is jy gaan altyd met 'n lekker hart opstaan en dit is hoekom soveel ouens wat rugby speel, hulle geniet dit want hulle love rugby. Hy doen dit nie net vir die paycheck nie. Jy weet, dit is vir die liefde ook. En jy moet dit so sien in jou werk ook. Tog moet jy ook goed daarin wees. So dit help ook nie jy swat om ek gaan nou net 'n voorbeeld doen. Maar jy swat om 'n prokureur te word, maar jy haat elke oomblik daarvan nie. Ek meen die passie as dit nie daar is nie. So vir die jong ouens daar buite, ek meen daar is nie 'n limiet op jou droom nie. Ek meen ek dink dit vat bitter baie harde werk, veral jy weet as 'n ou kom uit 'n ander provinsie uit wat nie eers familie of vriende in hierdie area het nie en industrie kom begin het van scratch af. Dink ek dit is moontlik. Ek het uit my kontakte gebruik wat tot my beskikking was.
Deur
die rugby. Sonder twyfel het ek dit gedoen en geluister na raad, want dit is wat baie Suid-Afrikaners se grootste probleem is dat hulle so trots, hulle wil nie na 'n ou se opinie luister nie. Hy wil die head coach wees van sy droom. Jy weet, hy wil nie na 'n ander ouens se opinie luister nie. En ek dink dit is 'n groot fout. Ou moet kry vir jou genoeg opsies en werk volgens want ek meen ek is nou 'n wynmaker en ons besit nou ons brand. Kon dit nie sonder vennote doen nie. Dit is 'n feit. Maar ek het ook as 'n plaaswerker begin uit binne die wingerd heel onder begin en dis ook in Darling opgeëindig het. Ek het daar begin werk van einde 2012 af tot 2017 het ek myself opgewerk tot in 'n tipe van 'n voorman posisie. Maar ek het nie as 'n voorman begin nie. Ek het myself opgewerk en maar net vasgebyt en al die strooi gevat soos wat dit kom na jou toe. Selfs soos wat as 'n coach op jou skree. Ek meen dit is een van daai dinge, jy moet dit aanvaar. Dit is hulle sê mos 'n pak slaaf val nie uit die bloute uit. As iemand op jou skree is daar 'n rede. Gaan kyk 'n bietjie.
Laat dit jou bou.
En so ek dink dit is goed. Bou die bande en maar jy moet weet wat jy wil doen. Dit is nie almal kan die baas van iets wees nie. Nie almal kan eienaar van 'n besigheid wees nie, maar daar's 'n manier om te bou soontoe. Die woord sê ons moet 'n klein begin gering aggie. Net voor jy vir ons van hierdie wyn vertel en vir ons dalk 'n glasietjie gooi. Kwagga, vertel my net, jy was nou vir 5 jaar in Darling, jy het daar vir Darling gespeel en as ook vir Hoston het jy gespeel. Die manne gaan nou in 'n top 12 inskuif. Jy jouself het daai tyd en destyds in die top 8 gespeel. Vertel ons wat dink jy wat gaan dit vat om hierdie jaar hy top 12 te wen vir die manne? Dit is baie diep gehou daai. Dit is ek weet toe ek na my eerste top 8 toe was saam die Darling manne, dit is die nerves, die hele atmosfeer in die dorp is dis insane. Dit is as jy eers by daai crowd uitdraf, Boland stadion propvol gepak. Dit is iets ongeloofliks wat bitter baie min klapspelers aangewoond is. tensy hulle lekker groot derbies het. Met die naaste groot derby wat ek in my lewe gespeel het wat naby Sweets gekom het was die bekende Darling Westbank.
Ja, groot.
En wat vir my nog 'n voorreg was, daai wedstryd was die eerste keer wat Darling gewen het van 1997 af. Daai game tuis op Westbank se op se veld. So dit was nog 'n grootte.
Ja.
Maar die top 8, ek meen punt 1, jy gaan speel teen 'n span wat jy nie ken nie. In jou gewone ronde as jy speel in jou Weskus streek of waar ook al, speel jy ten minste 2 keer teen 'n span en jy weet
Ja, jy ken min of meer wat hulle bring het.
presies. Nou in 'n hele seisoen kan 'n span so verander. Al het jy hom laas jaar of jaar daarvoor by die top 8 of top 12 soos dit nou is gehad. Die element van surprise is die ouens moet net kom nederig aan want ek onthou ons het dik nekke aangekom want ons het groot spanne pak gegee daai jaar en toe ons oë uitvee 10 minute verby en ons was 21-0 agter.
En wie was dit?
Dit was teen Robertson wat in die finaal daai jaar ook opgeëindig het, maar dit was ek dink dit was ons tweede game gewees. Maar ek sal dit nooit vergeet nie. Dit was
Was dit altyd straight knockouts geweest nie? Of het
ja.
julle straight knockouts?
Ja. So wat hartseer was vir my is dat ons was op die aanval. Ons het 'n ongelooflike goeie span gehad. Dink aan manne soos Johnson en Lewis en daai manne in die backline is dit wat some Neil Papier. Dit was 'n onsaglike goeie backline en ek het vir 'n dummy run gekom net om defenders te trek en ons reserve skrammie was op en hy paas toe vir my en ek sien dit nie en ek knock en ons was op die aanval, ons was 'n punt agter. So jy moet so skerp en gefokus wees die hele game, maar die simpelste fout, dit spook nou nog 5 jaar later by my.
Sure.
En dit is net iets wat jy moet so skerp wees vir nie 80 vir 85 minute.
Ja.
Moet jy gefokus wees. So jy moet eintlik met 'n skoon blaai daaraan.
Ja. Ja, awesome, baie dankie. So ons is hier by die pragtige Boucher Wyne. Hier's een van jou wyne. Kan jy net ons 'n bietjie vertel van julle wynplaas en wat se tipe wyne julle maak en so?
So die proelokaal hier waar ons nou is staan bekend as Boucher en Slyley. Dit is op die ou Slyley wynplaas. Ons het saamgespel na COVID. Hulle het die lekker ligging en ons het ook 'n lekker brand gehad om in te bring na hulle toe. So ons cater vir 'n wye groep. Gooi ek nou vir die verkeerde glas eerste.
Nee, all is well, all is well.
En laat 'n ou in verskillende pryskategorieë waar hulle het 'n lekker easygoing, bekostigbare reeks. Ons het 'n bietjie 'n medium reeks en 'n premium reeks en hulle weer 'n premium reeks. So met 2 wynplase op een plek, dis minder ry vir 'n vir meer wynproe en 'n groter kuier. So ja, ons hierdie ene is my gunsteling, die Perry, die Pierre wat vernoem is na my pa. En wat ook nog met skape boere aan die Vrystaat, dis hoe my skapie ook daar op is.
Dis amazing.
En ja, ek hierdie is so Merlot Cabernet blend. So hy word lekker gemeng tot 'n ou happy is met hom.
So jy moet seker ordentlik geniet ook tot jy happy is of.
Presies. En ook ek is 'n bekendere brandewyndrinker. Almal weet ek's 'n brandewyndrinker en vir my ek skink 'n brandewyn tot jy weet laat hy vir my lekker moet wees.
Ja.
Ek weet nie of ek 'n dubbel of 'n single gooi nie. Ek gooi hom maar so op gevoel.
Ja.
En dis dieselfde manier hoe ek my wyn maak. As jy hom oopmaak moet hy lekker wees. Ek wil nie iemand moet hom leer drink of leer geniet nie. Hy moet net van die begin af lekker wees.
Ja, natuurlik. Ons gaan nou hierdie geniet. Baie dankie vir jou tyd, Kwagga. Natuurlik, julle is welkom om te kom kuier hier net te buitekant Stellenbosch. Draai af by die Kromree afdraai eerste regs en jy is hier by die plaas. Julle sal verseker hier vir Kwagga sien. So ons is net nou weer terug in die volgende segment.
Sê, cheers.
Cheers.
Sê maar, hè.
Baie dankie.
Well, that was at the business, and now we have to get to the business of rugby. And there were some interesting results. This weekend, of course, we had a postponement, Calmo and Busy Bees game. That game is taking place this weekend to see who gets to be in Super B next season.
Yeah.
But Super A relegation champions. I think if there ever was a championship trophy that should be given for a team that has survived relegation for so long, it has to be NTK.
Yeah, it has to be NTK. They've been in that position so many times before, RCB, and they always seem to find a way to dig themselves out of it. Congratulations to NTK, who will be participating in the Super League A for another season, RCB. They came away victors over Bialha, 22 points to 15.
Yeah, they did. And I just want to take this moment to give a shout out to Coach Frikkie Koetser. That was his last game in charge of the club, and he's going to be focusing on other things. So, yeah, NTK now needs a head coach, Lucian. I mean, you qualified, we qualified.
RCB,
we could apply.
You've been there before, you know the show, you know the deal. I think you should apply once again. You never know what might happen. I think you'll be a great head coach.
I know I'll be a fantastic head coach. I'm not. This is not arrogance. It's just being qualified is a different story. But I think we okay with coaching the people about what's happening in terms of the results and the fixtures. So that's where we're coaching for now. Speaking of, we need to move from Western Province because a lot happened in the ball and something that I'm not. I'm really upset about this weekend. And I think it's just vital that we go into that straight away. Safcol beating Breelangeberg Rangers in Grabouw. Cheapers, I'm disappointed. They were leading.
Yeah, they were leading at
You
half
watched
time.
the game.
Yeah.
We obviously didn't have the game on this weekend, but our broadcast colleagues on the other channel, they had it on. And you watched the game.
Yeah, I watched the game. Breelangeberg Rangers looked really good in that first half, took a commanding lead. But just that second half, it was like things just didn't go their way anymore. Safcol looking, they've got a really good fullback there, Mahoney. He definitely looks like a prospect. He ran riot in that match. Also the scrum up there. So Safcol actually showed their worth there. Their last match of the season, nothing to lose, and everything for Breelangeberg Rangers to lose, and that's what eventually happened there. Maybe the pressure just got to them a little bit there, CB.
Yeah, and they needed the 5 points because they're playing at home against Austin this week. But now, with that loss, it is confirmed Rangers won't be in the top 12. But Austin and Caledon, congratulations to them. Yeah. They've made the top 12 in that division. But you've got the other results. Let's run through them. Interesting result for Roses.
Yeah, we'll get. Do you want to start with the Wit Central?
Start there with the Wit Central because there were some interesting games there.
Yeah, so congratulations also in the Wit Central to Bella Vista and Roses. They have qualified for the top 12. Looking forward to seeing them participate there. So the other results, Bella Vista beating Evergreens 54 points to 10. Sierra's in that bottom of the log battle there. Sierra's beating Tulbach 22 points to 21. Delices losing at home to Hillcrest in Sierra's 20 points to 26. Wolseley beating Newton 35 points to 32. And then the big one, Roses United coming so close to that three figures there, beating Temperance 96 points to 0 at Vegkoppie.
Vegkoppie is the cop. The cop is a problem. 96 points to 0. We've been so close this year to a three-figure
We got the
score.
three figures last week.
We actually did, yes.
Yeah, it was one of the Dinges teams, the Mayoral Cup teams.
Yes. But that doesn't count because we're talking about leagues.
Yeah, that was
in
a
the
big
leagues,
one.
You know?
I think Theewaterskloof got 100.
Theewaterskloof got 100.
They got 100, yeah.
That's massive. Yes. So, getting 100, you should be ashamed of yourself. It happens in the game. I mean, the All Blacks beat. There was a game. The All Blacks have put 100 on somebody. The Boks have also put 100 on somebody already. I think it was Uruguay. Down in PE, Jongi Nokwe scored 4 or 5 tries that weekend.
Yeah.
So it's happened in the professional game as well. But it's always interesting and fun for me if a team gets 100. You know why? Because it just shows there's a different level to some of these teams than the teams that they're playing against. You know, the opponents need to step up. It's like you always going on about the varsities that, make the Super League A better. The varsities did that by, allowing the clubs to beat them, and then the two clubs obviously played the final. So if you have that kind of battle, then, I mean, you can only get better. But 96 nil, I think it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I think the guys down in Gouda, Temperance, I think they've had a long season. Roses United still fired up, still hungry to play rugby. Look, they still have their eye on the top 12. They still have their eye on bigger prey. So Temperance maybe didn't come in with that same hunger, that same, that grit, that tenacity to be victorious. And Roses, if you are not going to be on the ball on the day, they're going to punish you. So yeah, I think Temperance, they still have something to play for. I think they will be playing in a promotion relegation match with Tilbach absolutely going down to the Streekeidag. So yeah, I think they'll be motivated for their next clash, which will be a promotion relegation match, CB.
Well, that's Wit Central done. Congratulations, Bella and Roses. Big game towards the bottom of the log in the Weskus as well, Langebaan and Piketberg.
Yeah, Piketberg has now finally been relegated. They lost to Langebaan this weekend at home at Rhino Park, 10 points to 24.
Unlucky there. But speaking of the Weskus, we already know the two teams who are going to make the top 12. So congratulations to St. Helena and to Saldanha, of course. So that's 4 confirmed so far, or 3 rather, because if we move to the Swartland, there was a big game for Darling there as well.
Yeah, big game for Darling. They played against Wittewater Villages. Wittewater Villages, a team at the bottom, also struggling there at the bottom. But Darling making good work of them, 17 points to 43, coming out victorious there.
Yeah, but that now makes for interesting reading this weekend because, as we all know, Abbotsdale couldn't fulfill their fixture this weekend. So now it moves on to who's going to qualify alongside Westbank, the champions.
And that is going to be decided this weekend, the RCV. Never Despair taking on Darling.
What do you think? 2 Malmesbury teams or Darling?
I can't say, but I'm gonna go for Black Magic this weekend, RCV. I think Black Magic Darling. They will come up on top there. They had a good game against Westbank, the one that I watched. Very unlucky there to go down.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, you commented on that match. Very unlucky to go down there. So I think they will qualify alongside Westbank and make a good work of themselves there in the top 12.
Yeah. We're all hopeful because, I mean, for me, if I look at the other results, I'm not talking down on some of the clubs. Some of the clubs that's been in the top 12, they're just not. It's like we know who's going to be in the top 6, and then eventually it's like a given that some of these teams are just not good enough to compete against some of the other ones.
Yeah.
I mean, Caledon has been in the top 12 4 years in a row. They've done nothing. You know, they played a final.
Yeah, you can't say they've done nothing.
Played a final, but they haven't won. You know?
This could be their year. Caledon has
could
really,
definitely be
they do really well.
But they've been looking shaky. They've been looking shaky in the Rangers game. They were shaky in the Houston game. They were shaky against Black Leafs. It's
big games. I think they've been tested well now. I think that league really tests your mettle. I think they're gonna come. They're gonna come to the top 12 well tested.
Well rested as well.
Well rested as well. They've had a long season, tough games there in that region. So, yeah, top 12 is going to be open for everybody. Obviously, how it's going to work is there's going to be two pools of six teams aside. One pool will have 3 1s, one pool will have 3 1s, and 3 2s. That's how it will work. Obviously, the winners will
kracht in kracht.
Kracht in kracht. So it's going to be something special, CV. So
yeah, but the Overberg is in my eyes, the Overberg is the toughest league. And then, if I could say another one is the Breelangeberg, because there's a couple of clubs there that really can make the step up towards the top 12. But speaking of, you've got the results.
Yeah, the Breelangeberg results. McGregor played at home against Young Hamiltons. They lost 15 points to 53. Montague Club beating Aston United 34 points to 17. Protea beating Montague Villages 40 points to 25. Toupark beating Swellendam 24 points to 21.
Congratulations to Toupark for that one.
Yeah, and then the big defeat this weekend came at the hands of Worcester Villages. Worcester Villages beating Robertson Town 41 points to 30, making things really exciting there.
Yeah, because now we don't know yet with the game to play or the weekend to go who's gonna be in the top 12 over there. Yeah. Congrats to Villa. Really, they're building something there. They've got a good mix of experience and youth, so they're really building and rebuilding back up, and it's good to see them beating one of the top guns in the league as well. Yeah, but it makes for interesting reason because
it makes for interesting because Robertson Town has now ever suddenly dropped to 3rd place there, and Montague Club now on 71. So
who's gonna join Rangers? In that
look, Young Hamiltons are playing against Montague Club. Young Hamiltons is a very good team.
Yeah.
They will be wanting to.
Where's it at?
They're
In
playing
Worcester?
at they're playing in Worcester. Yeah. I think they're playing
Ooh,
at
that's
Young
gonna be a
Hamilton's.
tough
Yeah.
one.
So for Montague Club to go there, I think these guys are gonna look to spoil the party there. SUV. I think
party
that
poopers.
I think Young Hamiltons will want to do something that their neighbors did, Worcester Villagers did.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens there.
And
And then
then-
Robertson Town, they're playing against McGregor. So McGregor not the toughest team. So Robertson Town will be sure to get 5 points there. So it's going to be the eyes on that that Montague Club game against Young Hamilton.
And then, of course, Swellendam at home to Rangers Robertson.
Yeah.
So the Robertson teams are playing the two bottom teams in the league. And then Montague Club is going to go down to Worcester and try and beat the Hamiltons and beat Villa at home, at their home ground. That's a tough place to go.
But you never know how hungry these guys are going to come out. It's all going to be, can they step up to the plate? You know, you don't want to go too into the match too tied up, too caught up in your own thoughts, emotions. Go out and play rugby. Go out and enjoy it. Go enjoy the occasion, you know. So all to play for there in the Breelangeberg. Other games also there, Montague Villagers, they will play against Stowe Park. And Ashton United, they will play against Protea.
Some interesting results there. Let's move on to the Noordwester side of things. There was only one game.
Yeah,
on the weekend.
Noordwester, the Majestics played against Excelsior. The Majestics losing to Excelsior, they had 36 points to 37.
That doesn't do much for the log because the Licious and Citrusdal already in the top 12.
Yeah.
So basically, we have 3 spots available for the top 12.
Yeah, it's going to be between Montague Club and obviously now Robertson Town, and then the Never Despair game against Darling game.
Darling.
I don't know what's happening with Abbotsdale. They'll have to sort that stuff out. It's been up and down. Then they're gonna play. Then they're not playing it. So I'm not even gonna report on that because I don't know what is happening there. Would have liked to see them play also.
Yeah, we would have. Speaking of playing, like Lucian said, we've got Darling, and we of course have Never Despair this weekend. But we are gonna be in Bredasdorp for the weekend. We'll tell you all about that in just a little bit. Well, this weekend is a massive one indeed. Die Glaskasteel, die House of Pain, die plek van Pabond, die tiere, Rangers Bredasdorp. Ik raak excited as ek elke keer hy name sê. Dit is lekker op Bredasdorp. But anyways, Rangers Bredasdorp versus Austin. This should have been the must-win game. Unfortunately, it's not. But it's still going to be a massive occasion because the men from Bredasdorp, there's a reason why they call it the House of Pain. Hy manne verloor die op die Glaskasteel man.
Ja, as jy weet, ek is baie opgewonde om bietjie uit te gaan Bredasdorp toe, Glaskasteel toe. Ek hoor hulle noem dit die Tierkamp. Ek het nog nie regtig gesien hoe hulle rugby speel nie. Ek het nog nie regtig 'n vibe gekry aan. Ek was nog nooit by Glaskasteel nie. So ek is excited for this weekend. As we excited to be going out there and doing the game, experiencing all the things that is happening there on that side of the mountains.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to be going live on a Friday night as well. We're going to do a little bit of a chill, just have some fun, just chat about the amazing projects that they're running, especially Project 55, which you will hear more of on Friday night. And of course, we'll have some special guests there as well on Friday. Lekker cool, ietsie op die kolle gooi daar so. Jy weet, net so versnaperingkie so met die liquid van die liquid weergawe ook. Lekker so. Geniet was dan lekker so 'n gassie. Vuil koutjie miskien. You never know. But we're going to have some fun on Friday night, and also the most important thing is on Saturday, it's that big game. The build-up starts early. We're going to be there early. We're going to talk to the supporters. We're going to have a chat to the coaches, and we're going to do everything humanly possible to give you the best entertainment this weekend. Because what I can guarantee this weekend, both teams now have nothing to lose in terms of their log position. Everybody knows where they are. It's going to be an absolute cracker of a match.
Absolute cracker match. Obviously, Houston is now playing for top honors.
Yeah, they want to finish on top.
If they do win the match, Houston will finish on top. Obviously, Bredasdorp Rangers playing at home in front of their home crowd. They're not just going to give them, take top spots. So it's going to be a lekker match. I'm excited for that. And Boland Rugby once again showing why it's still alive and kicking very well.
So, speaking of kicking very well, you said Darling. You're going for Darling.
I'm going for Darling there.
I don't want to upset the people from Bredasdorp, but what's your take? Rangers or Austin?
I think Bredasdorp Rangers walks out victorious there in front of their home crowd. Last game, nothing to lose, no pressure. I think they will come away victorious.
5 points?
There. Four tries, yeah. They can score 4 tries.
They can score 4 tries.
They just didn't have a good second half this week in the SCV. If they can replicate the first half that they had against Safkol, there's no saying what they can't do.
Yeah.
Who are you taking there?
Die tiere, wie dan? Natuurlijk, is pa bond meneer. Dis bier, ons is by huis brother. Die ding ruk meneer. I'm always gonna back the Overberg teams just simply because you know the weirdest thing, apart from Houston, there's never been a Boland champion other than Houston, like from the Overberg. And the Overberg has got a lot of talented boys. I mean, Hermanus Atlantic was also at a stage where they were.
They got relegated.
Yeah, they got relegated, man. Go to the streek uitdag. Hulle moet travel Aniston toe.
Maar
waar ons gaan bly.
Ja, hy brood gaan hulle sterk maak so.
Yes, so weet jy hoe hy mense hulle tackle vir jou daar in Aniston, I mean, hy mense steek vir jou in Aniston. Steek vir jou in Aniston. As lemma wat die is. Man, is gevaarlik. But it's going to be interesting to see how a club that is so used to Super League level, I would say, the elite league, the groot uitdag, moving down the streek. It's going to be different. It's a different kettle of fish.
Yeah,
it's tough owner.
It's tough owner, and I think it's a good thing, especially if you were a club that weren't top competing and things just didn't go well. You're dropping. Now just to go rebuild there and just get the structures right again. Who knows what is the problem there? You know. Yeah. And sometimes you must go and dig for and search what is the cause, what is the root of the problem, and you must pull out the root. I can say that.
Yeah, no, definitely. I fully agree with you. So we're going to be there on Saturday. Make sure that you get to the Glaskasteel nice and early. Come and have a chat with myself, with Lucian. We're going to be walking around, having fun. And it's going to be a liquor vibe. That much is for sure. Can't wait to catch up with the chairman. Bredasdorp Rangers, Mr. Sarel Peters is also one of my rugby mentors. Brilliant referee back in the day, now brilliant administrator, doing a great job at the Rangers. But anyways, that's it. We are done with leagues and fixtures for now. We want to tell you a little bit about our sponsorships and events right now. So, Lucian, we really expose a lot of people here, and and people meaning a lot of clubs. So, certain clubs we've obviously had the opportunity to do more because there is a cost to what we do, but we want to do more, and it's just important for the commercial side of things to get flowing, and businesses need to invest in what we want to do. But how important is that for the sustainability of the projects that we are doing here at Club Rugby Live?
Yeah, very important, OCV, that we do get the backing of the corporate, of businesses, for the sustainability of what we are doing, you know. Alles kost geld, OCV, niks is regtig vir net. So yeah, this is an opportunity to obviously to join obviously for us. We would love to come out to your business like we are doing here at La Boucher Wines this evening, to come do a shoot there by you, and just you can have talk to us more about your business. Can I say, CV?
And the great thing about it is that we've got millions and millions of views because we have been hitting records, millions and millions and millions. YouTube, TikTok. You can also check us out on Twitter and on Facebook as well, Instagram as well. That's at Club Rugby Live. It's on the bottom of your screen right there. Check it out. We've got the following. We just need you to back us so that we can expose a lot more people to broadcasting and getting the talent showcased around the world, because we also have viewers from across the nations. You know, we've had people tune in from let me not say Australia, Australasia, that entire segment there. A couple of friends of mine who tuned in from the UAE, who's currently over there. So there's a lot of keen interest in what we do, a lot of international interest as well. And of course, you and your business can really benefit from that. And if you want to be a part of this journey, all you got to do is email us, clubrugbylive@gmail.com. That's clubrugbylive@gmail.com. It's at the bottom of your screen right now. Yeah, man. I think the more commercial or the more corporates get involved, the better at the end of the day. Because that means we can do more for the communities other than the guys in the groot uitdag. I would love to go to Klipdale and go do a stream there, you know.
Go to
Klipdale.
Mbokweni and go do a stream
go to
there.
Mbokweni, yeah, why
Go to the
not?
town, yeah, go there. You know, Shiva, I was just sitting here and I was thinking the journey that we've taken on here, you know, 15 episodes later, a fuller rugby span, hallelujah. So it's been a fantastic journey, and obviously next season we want to get more involved, we want to be more out there, get even more creative with what we want to do and what we want to accomplish. So yeah, so still young and still growing, and we want you to be a part of this journey as we go along.
Yeah, definitely. So you know what to do. At the bottom of your screen, it's clubrugbylive@gmail.com. Send us that email and we'll get in touch with you. We'll be back after this. Lucian, did you know that we now offer coding as well?
You are going to tell us more about that, Shivi?
Well, if you want us to come to your games and you are not keen or you're keen on doing stats, but you don't really have somebody that can do it for you, we can. And like I said previously, clubrugbylive@gmail.com. Email us, get in touch with us on all our social media platforms. Even leave a comment here in the comment section as well. Coding is the way to go. We can assist you, we can get your stats up, and that at the end of the day helps the coach, you know, breed a better culture also in terms of gameplay.
Yeah, definitely, and you'll see it all across the board now. People are buying into this, so be sure that you're on the first list of getting your games coded. Yeah, so that you can have the stats. Obviously, you can have clips where you can take back to your team and just show them here and there, and this is the stats. And yeah, it's a good way to show the players and also to help with development.
Yeah, definitely. So get in touch. But it's that time for us to say goodbye. We are at one of the most beautiful venues that we've had this season. It's probably going to be my favorite venue because of this beautiful 2019 Pierre that we are having. And no, Pierre, it's not a wine named after you. It's an absolutely French wine. And it's fantastic. Ek is baie lief vir rooi. Hoe voel jy oor
Yeah,
rooietjie?
this one we spoke earlier. We spoke to Kwacha. This bottle is actually named after his father, the Pierre. So yeah, he's going to be exporting this bottle from next year. All of the best to La Boucher, all of the best to Kwacha and his team. Further, and thank you to them for hosting us here this evening. Fantastic venue, really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed your wines as well. Had a little bit too much maybe already, SUV. But yeah, all in all, great, fantastic place. So get yourself here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful venue. If you don't know where it is, it's simple. We'll put the details at the bottom of your screen. Be sure to come and check it out. It's absolutely fantastic. Maar vir nou gaan ek en sy 'n lekker bietjie wyn proe.
Yes.
So, at the end of the penultimate episode of season 1 of the Not So Normal Rugby Show, we are going to say goodbye to you for now. I want to thank obviously our fantastic production team, Rhino Productions, and of course our big man, Mr. CEO Pierre Rogers, and my man, I want to say thank you to you. 15 episodes. It felt like we've been doing it a lifetime actually.
Yeah, no, you know, when two work together, it just makes it that much easier. And it's been fantastic working with you, SUV. Really great co-host. Looking forward to next season. And yeah, just going from strength to strength, and just getting better at what we are doing.
Yeah, I definitely know what's gonna get me better. Is this absolutely fantastic 2019 PA. So, it's about time that I say goodbye.
We're gonna cheers to that.
Up to the nose and down it goes. We'll see you next week with the final one. Cheers.